Okay. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. What up, collective? The freaks come at it now. The freaks come at it now. Yeah, somebody's pissed. Pissed. Some of these people are saying, oh, they ain't got nothing to lose. You may as well go out with the band. As you wish. But anyway. Just a small reminder that I got some new material coming out. All will be revealed in due time. Okay? As you joking. You got a lot of people trying to jump off the bandwagon, or should I say the hate train. It's like the narrative and the karma they're receiving ain't kind of matching. So I know some people are saying, oh, they've done something to me. They put a curse or a hex on me. Yeah. Called divine intervention. Especially for those who are not regular establishment goers, but they have a affiliation with the people that lead the organization. Let me just put it like that. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, so somebody tried to do some type of swift action where the collective wouldn't see and wouldn't be able to defend themselves, is what I'm getting. So they want to do some type of blindsided sneak attack. And it didn't work out the way they expected. Yeah, they did some type of ritual over the moon cycle. They tried to tower somebody. They tried to tower somebody. Not only did it backfire, they ended up towering themselves. Whatever they did is written all over their face. So some people may be hiding, avoiding people, but fighting like cats and dogs behind the scene. Whatever they did, whatever they collaborated to do, or do you know what I'm saying? You know, you get people that penny pinching, for lack of a better word. You know, like when you do like a partner and everybody puts a bit of money in, like that. For whatever ritual or spell work to be done, so they pay for something. You meant to say they paid for their own 10 of swords. Damn! Oh, sorry, not 10 of swords. They paid for their own 10 of wands. Oh, damn. No doubt. What they wanted was to 10 of swords somebody. And I mean, in the worst possible way. But what they ended up doing was 10 of wands in their self. Is someone saying that? Or someone said, can it get any worse? And then it did. And it will continue to do so, unfortunately. There may be an emperor now that wants to, I don't know, make an offer, collaborate. They want to partake in some type of success or achievement. Sounds a bit fishy to me. Yeah. Someone's having sleepless nights. They're in their head about this. Why are they in their head about it, Spirit? Fear of rejection. I can hear someone saying, but I need this. I need this. That's not good. So whatever you was doing before, do you know what I'm getting? In all honesty, I'm kind of getting someone wants to bat for the other side. You can't, because whatever you did, whatever you entered into, you've burdened yourself with it. There's no getting out of it. You're not going to try and use my collective to unburden shit you created. It's not going to fly on my watch. Not going to fly on my watch. At all. Spirit, tell me why this individual is in fear. Projection of what? Oh, okay. They're in fear because they're broke. They're in fear because they lack balance. So shit's going wrong. So if that's the case, doesn't that tell you that either way, whatever they was doing or whatever they was obtaining it immorally and definitely illegally. Let's be clear on that one. And using darker means to cover shit up. Yeah. So they want to come in because they're all over the place. They have no security. They have no balance. Someone wants me to shut up. I'm not going to shut up for nobody. Let's make that very clear. Some of you could be seeing tutu. So they want to come in and put on the peaky blinders. Yeah, they want to come in and cause some type of confusion. So literally, again, innit? They want to come in and trap somebody. It's not rocket science. So they probably want to come in with this false sense of, oh, I celebrate you too. I want to celebrate. Let's collab. Let's work together. Bullshit. Definitely bullshit. Of course. Knight of Cups. That's immature. So that tells you alone, yeah. Whoever this emperor is in Knight energy, which means there's no alignment there. They may give a good talk, but they don't back it up with substance. And I'm seeing it as Knight of Cups, yeah? Especially if you're a high priestess or high priest. What the Knight's telling me is that's not a match for one. For number two, a leopard never changes its spots. Number three, it's a blatant false. It's a dirty offer, basically. Straight up and down, it's a dirty offer. So this tells me this is somebody that I just heard they get what they want. So maybe this is a silver-tongued devil disguised as Prince Charming. Yeah. Collective. This is why they're coming in. They want to change shit for you in the worst way possible to offset whatever bullshit they created for themselves that they can't get out of. Oh, it's never been this hard. Until you mess with the wrong one on the right day. Let me just say that. So yeah, this is someone that wants to stop your forward movement. This is someone that wants to basically set you up. They want to kill your determination. They want to kill your confidence. They want to obliterate your self-esteem. This is a very sadistic, demonic energy. Let's be clear on that. Demonic. Because if you're not coming to add something to somebody, what else are you there for? To feed off of that person, suck them out, and instill everything that they've acquired through their own hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and then present yourself as though you played any part. So these are people that like to take credit for shit they stole from other people that they had no hand in. And this is probably the tactic they've been using. Vile. And he coming so sweet and innocent. Wow. These cards are talking today. What else does my collective need to see? Spirit, please and thank you. Who else is involved in? Yeah. So this is someone that's going to try and present themselves as though they are a suitable suitor. They're not. This is an individual that's attached to some type of Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's a Jezebel witch. I can see it now. Yeah, so this is someone that wants the status or the essence of a Queen of Cups. They want that feminine energy. They want that feminine energy. Yeah. Oh, stop it. Thank you, Spirit. I told you. They want you to take some type of fishy offer. So that's a setup, basically. So whoever this person is, whatever they're trying to strategically put together, they possibly may have other false people speak up for them or on their behalf or of their fabricated character. This is what they do. The stage is set. Well, they do say that the world is a stage. And for the most part, people are just players there to play a certain position. And they play it very well, might I say. And as well, it's never been this hard. Oh well, you came up against the wrong ones. Hidden in plain sight. These are also probably the same people on your platform stalking it. And it's so weird because they do dumb things like, yeah, if your account is genuine, yeah, everybody else's has cause I've checked. Everybody else's has the amount of views, yeah, or the amount of times people looked at it. Why have these accounts got dates? May that make sense? You see, like, it's not adding up. I know this because I've had to delete about 50 of them off my account. Why is that? If we're so fake and you have something to prove or you're trying your best to expose us, you've literally just exposed your true character. Yeah. So this tells me it's literally like they're just trying to antagonize you, basically, collective. But they're trying to do it from all angles. They're running out of money, so it's like they're getting desperate. For some of you, this could be why you could be getting these fake collaboration messages. And the funny thing is like you can clearly see that these people are deliberately trying to distract you and take you off your course. Do you understand? By trying to bribe or tempt you with something that for some of you may not really have any interest in. But for others who's looking to like have a few little side hustles, I get it. And I'm 98.999% sure that those of you that have discernment, you're not stupid. You see it for exactly what it is. Because for some of these fake collaborations that seriously have some type of business, it's not registered. So it can't be verified. But they're hoping you don't check. They're hoping with all what they're doing around you, do you understand? To try and cause you distractions or confusion. It's literally like they're trying to push you into making some type of mistake. That will benefit them. Hmm. Told you. It's like you go in the wrong direction and that they can jump in your spot. That's exactly what they're trying. Pathetic. But anyway, tell me more about this. Ooh, they don't want you to have justice. Yeah. They know that you're either owed some type of wealth or you're stepping into your wealth energy. Oh, ah. So that tells me some of you are fully in your destiny. It's like you've just embraced it, you've engulfed yourself with it all. Yeah. Which is bringing justice to these people that came against you, that tried to sabotage you. Basically, this is probably why they want you to take this fishy offer. So that they can flip your justice upside down, basically. Again, that's that I keep getting set up. They're desperate to set you up for the crimes they committed against you. And they're mad that you can see right through them. Some of these people are obsessed with stalking you, watching you, asking about you, lurking on your pages, making multiple fake accounts, reporting all your posts, hiding in their lives. So sad. Yeah, it's literally like they want you to. It's like they're trying to bully you into abandoning your own path. They want you to abandon your life, basically. Literally. For some of you, if you have a business, they're trying to destroy that. They want you to abandon your business. It's like whatever illusions that they're putting out, they want you to believe as though you're doing all this work and it's going to be for nothing. Because they know whatever it is that you have, that is your birthright. Emphasis on your birthright, which they cannot take any credit for. Do you understand? They have no authority there. For some of you, they just want what you have. Whether you're in this already or this is what's coming in. And they're mad. And the fact that you can read between the lines as such, for the fact that you figured out the plot, basically. You figured out the plot before they could even execute it. So that tells me you've sharpened your instincts and your discernment. Whereas these people, if they did have these qualities, it's blocked. So these people are fully in darkness. And that's what they're acting out of. They're acting out of their own darkness. And this is why they're mad. They're always going to be mad. Psh. It's not really much more you can say about that collective. They're always going to be mad. Ain't shit changed there. So whatever it is that you've overcome or are overcoming is coming to an end. Like it's coming to some type of permanent completion. And they're trying to stop it. Damn. This is why they're attacking your businesses. So it's literally like they're literally projecting out everything that they're experiencing, hoping that you embrace it as your own. Not a chance. Because we know it's a projection of your experience, current experience, real time experience. This tells me they don't want you accumulating wealth, or they wanted you under some stress about finances. For some of you, these people have been stealing finances from you, whether that be in the form of ideas or revenue that you've made off of whatever platforms you utilize. Told you, because you're already at the Nine of Pentacles. And then I say the other day, yeah, that they was like taking a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here to make it not noticeable. That makes any sense. So say, I don't know, say for instance, someone decided to do some type of audit on their shit and they noticed the what's it called? Indiscrepancies. And then before you know it, there's a whole list of people. Do you understand? Yeah. It's set up some type of red flag. Yeah. Whatever it is, they did something that they can't get out of. or they can no longer do so. This is something they can't take back, basically. So whatever they did in haste, they took some type of quick action. I just heard with their delusions of grandeur. Again, this is very um, grandiose narco thought process. Is what I'm getting. They walk around with some type of air of grandeur, like they're entitled to do these things to individuals. And it's their flying monkeys and the multiple third parties that boost their ego for why they're doing this. Weird. Yeah, because some of you, for whatever you are doing, you could be seeing 88. Eight of Pentacles. That's some type of new position. Something's coming to you, and you're being advised to keep quiet about it. Whatever it was, these people have been working tooth and nail or fighting tooth and nail to stop it, to redirect it to them. This is why they try to, how can I say, deliberately, violently antagonize you. It was so that they could get you into some type of volatile state, so that then whatever they send to you will attach to you, and it will validate the pool of lies they've been spilling. That's why they're pissed. Ooh, so they've been ramping with an empress. Oh shit. Damn, I dropped the card. There could be a King of Pentacles. So there's an Empress in Queen of Swords energy. This is someone who just, she doesn't play no games. Do you understand? She makes decisions and she stands on it. She has no time to go back and forth. I'll show you straight now. And then the Ace of Swords will come out to confirm it, yeah? This is someone who, that's what it is. There's a group of, let's just say it, warlocks. That is angry. This is how I can't help it. This is what I'm seeing. So I'm just been told to just speak what you see. This is what I'm seeing. There's some men out, not all men are like this, but there's a particular group that are very dark that obviously found out certain secrets of the universe, this, that, and the fourth. Let's not, that's just a whole nother rabbit hole. But anyway, they hate the fact that the spiritual gifts that females have. This is like petulant children. This is like adult men that should be wearing diapers, basically. That's how they act. That are very jealous, very bitter. So these are people that like to take on the essence of feminine energy. This is what they manifest off of. This is why they like so many partners. This is probably also why they go around having reckless sex with anything with a hole between their legs. Do you understand? And I just heard age doesn't even matter to these people. So some of these people are chomos. I'll tell you straight up and down. Some of these people are blatant chomos. Some of these individuals may have got some underage pregnant. Disgusting. And that's the big secret they don't want to come out. So they could be either they've been paying these individuals to keep quiet, or some of these people have children for minors. Mm-mm. Yeah. They see you, or some of these individuals see you as their way out, their meal ticket, their way back to success. So even though it says the King of Pentacles, you got to remember a female could still encompass this energy. Do you understand? Yeah. They know that the highest form of energy is love, unconditional love, pure unconditional love. This is probably why they seek out certain individuals and then they destroy them and tear them down and literally step into that feminine's essence. They've done this to multiple people. And they all gather around together to have a good old chin wag about it. The same way, you know what? These are men that literally, you may as well say, although they look like men, they may present themselves manly. Do you understand? They're more feminine than feminines. Yeah. But out in public, out in the society, out in community, they put on this big bravado. And you also hate when individuals can see straight through them. This is why they like to distract and deflect. To literally pull the wool over your eyes. That's the first thing they work on, sorry, before they actually approach you in any way, shape, or form. It's like they try to make sure that they won't be rejected. These are some sick individuals. Yeah. Give me more about these King of Pentacles. Spirit. Yeah. Told you. Told you. Didn't I just say to you that Ace of Swords is going to come out to confirm it? Confirm. It's confirmation. They hate your success and achievement. These are probably people that kind of like, they feel that feminines are beneath them. Although men are supposed to be physically stronger, they ain't got shit on raw feminine energy. And that's why they're really mad. That's why they're really mad. Yeah. They're mad. They're also mad because any feminine fully in her feminine power, feminine energy, however which way you want to articulate it, there's nothing they can do. So they're disappointed. So whoever it was, maybe someone rejected them years ago and they've been holding some grudge. Literally. That's really petty. Yet though, they expect to be forgiven for the heinous crimes they committed against other people. And you expect people to just move on from it. But still allow these individuals in your reality. Absolutely not. And if you do collective, you're just sealing your own fate. No matter what these people say, they can't stand feminines. They portray to, but let's be real. They detest us, literally. The only reason why they have anything to do with us is one, sex for your essence, and number two, to bear children. And I guarantee you, the minute you bear any children with any of these individuals, they turn cold as ice. Because in their mind, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I've never seen nothing like this. Yeah, so they like people, they like to target people that look accomplished. Definitely. That have prospects, success. Or for some of you, whether you this is prevalent or if they know that's what your potential is literally like don't get me wrong now, some women have they've taken down, but then there's some that saw right through them and rejected them. They're holding grudges, so they like to catch them before they step into that frequency. You catch my drift? Yeah, we know. So they may come across as like the perfect partner, or may come in and present themselves as assistance, support. Oh, let me help you with this. Or I know a person that knows a person. You know them on there? Yeah. It's literally like they got a book of their little tactics, which they practice. And excuse me, also these are not individuals that are faithful in any sense of the word. Yeah. This is how they keep themselves out of the Five of Pentacle energy. But for some of you, they're losing it all anyway. So yeah, one of these people is burdened heavily. Oh, so this could be, instead of the whole shit being taken down, someone has to be scapegoated. Yeah, possibly. Or there's someone at the head of this group that calls the shots and they're burdened because they orchestrated everything. You understand? They put this shit together. Yeah. This is how they've been staying at the top of the wheel. By placing themselves in binding contracts. This could even possibly be even marrying for money when they have no intentions of honoring the vows they spoke. Wow. And the funny thing is, you're going to be seeing a lot more of this. So literally, like, they played the part really, really well. And the minute they got what they want, that's when you see their true colors. They don't even wait for the honeymoon period for some people. And I've actually observed this with my own two eyes. I've observed two things like that with my own two eyes. Literally. It's like they're trying to destroy the sanctimony of marriage so that people don't get in a committed union. They want people staying out of wedlock. Because that leads more to, that makes you more susceptible for sin, innit? And sinful acts, sinful ways. It's literally like they're trying to destroy any version of the holy matrimony that the creator created. Bad. Or they're trying to lay something to rest, or they're going to be laid to rest. Wow. Either they have multiple partners in one place where they live, or all over. So you marry multiple females with using fake identities. So be mindful if you're with someone that says that they travel for work. Yeah. So it's literally like they made like traveling from each family that they've created illegally and criminally, man. That's like their 9 to 5. Wow. Yeah. This shit has been it's been illuminated, or something's been exposed. Either something or someone's been exposed. Yeah. These are individuals that get bored. They do it, or they do it out of boredom. That's mad. So this is very misogynistic, sadistic weirdos who view themselves as the rulers of the world. They're on top of the world. You're wrong. And that's another thing this is another reason why certain things have been stripped from the history books. Hence the word Mother Earth, not Father Earth. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe there's even though it says King of Swords in the reverse, that may have lost some type of Nine of Pentacles, or forfeited some type of Nine of Pentacles. King of Wands on the bottom. Let me get something from. Who were they attacking, and what was the attacking spirit? And how was they attacking? That's what I want to know. Let me see what these say. No, this is just the information card first. Yeah, let me get them out of the way. Don't end up pulling those out. So, who are these individuals spit in the astrological chart? Who are these individuals in the astrological chart spit, please and thank you. That's the only thing with new cards, isn't it? They always stick together. Who are these individuals or these energies in the astrological chart, Spirit, please and thank you. What is their aim? Someone doesn't want me to get this out, do you? This could be a Zodiac, Pluto, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, 6th house. attacking or utilizing someone else's people's sixth house, or trying to destroy someone's sixth house. Give me more on these individuals. Astrological. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so they go after people's identity and life purposes. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. These are people that like to rule with fear. Leo energy. I got Cancer. With the element of water. That could be important. But also as well, these could be people trying to do some type of water magic or using water for darker means. Do you know water has memory in it? Then we have Mercury. So these are people that don't want this kind of communication to come out. They don't want people to learn anything. So this is how they stay. Oh, so maybe this is what the how can I say, the powers at be employ these little, I just heard bottom feeders, not my words. These bottom feeders to assist them in placing individuals or in some type of bondage to steal their consciousness. Which they do utilize this by using the moon cycles. 777 confirmation. I need to screenshot that one, and I'll tell you why. There's a message in it. You understand? I'll have a look after us. I'm getting Saturn with the authority. So these are people that definitely abuse their authority. Again, I keep hearing my people perish through a lack of knowledge. So these are people that like to dictate, is what I'm getting, but they have zero maturity. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So by blocking or stopping communications or how people communicate, or for certain individuals to not communicate with each other, if that makes any sense. That's how they kind of like keep some type of what they deem as an upper hand. This is card number 44. Not sure if that has any relevance. I then have, oh, so your 10th house is your career and social status. So this is why they attack certain houses on your astrological chart. And utilize it against you. 2nd, 8th, and 10th house. So these are people that like to basically steal shit through other people's astrological charts. So this explains why they like so much information from you. Do you understand? Oh, wow. This shit is deep. This is deep. So that's like, say, people dig into your astrological chart before you even know astrological chart even exists. These people are twisted. So if you don't know yours, collective, I suggest you start doing that. And I guarantee you things will start making more sense. So they've been utilizing, that's what I'm getting. They've been utilizing the planet Venus in a nefarious way. Taurus and Libra, which is SEX, isn't it? Okay. So this is what they utilize to gain a stronghold. So whoever's out there that watches porn, you need to stop. You need to stop and do a energetic cleanse. We also got on the bottom, we got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. This is why you've been losing a lot. Regardless if you choose to admit it or not, it's either that or it's either somebody in my chat is like this or one of these people. So I do you know what I would say? I would just say that you stay away from people that are like that. Point blank. Period. That clearly is a strong sign they have no self control. And this is also how they're able to mess up your 7th house, which is relationships. Just from the one act of Venus. You get it? Wow. This is why, do you know what? This makes you think to myself, this is why they try to normalize like having one night stands. But have you noticed how you have certain, and I've actually watched this, I've actually seen there's somebody on there that actually does posts about this, where you have some guy that goes out and he goes around to all like the bars, clubs, and pubs, whatever the case may be, and he keeps an eye on vulnerable females. Do you understand? And then he also, because he's a man, so he's basically saying that he can see who the predators are. Do you understand? So if they can do this to you whilst you're not in your full mind and then just walk away unscathed, that's their way of being able to attach to you and siphon from you. They can basically siphon your whole existence. So then they will go and see what's in your planetary houses. Do you understand? And then they will pick and choose what they want. This is disgusting. This also is another form of some type of mind control as well. Because I got Neptune on the bottom. I got Neptune on the bottom. This is deep. Yeah, and it's funny that this card says it relates to the parts of our lives where we refuse to be limited by beliefs or bound by tradition. This is how they plant seeds of doubt within you. And you're thinking that is your own thought and your own perception, and it's not. It's the projection of someone else that you had some type of unprotected encounter from. Wow. Don't worry. Let me get these away actually first. I have some more decks coming. you can add more depth and more details if that makes any sense. So of course it's got to be people in higher organizations, i.e. government, governs, and I'm gonna say it, the worstest ones, churches. Oh yes. You don't have to go into church to worship God. And I was also told that as well. But that's what I was grown up and made to believe. It's all been a lie. So literally, guys, you got to unlearn what you was taught. Literally. And because you expect your elders to be truthful and want the best for you, you're going to believe every word they say. Come to find out, your whole life has been a lie. Your whole world was built off of lies. Yeah, they're getting judgment for it anyway. As long as these people was able to maintain their lifestyle, funny that. It's literally like they take from the Congress to just line their pockets. And this is something that I've seen. And I can tell you what, I can tell you a story. There's somebody that's actually getting calmer because of it now. This is someone that I knew because they lived in the same town where I reside. And this is what it was. They joined some type of church through, I think it was their parents, or one of their parents anyway. We'll mention the names because for some of you, it'll be obvious. And they joined some type of, is it pastorship where where you learn to like be a pastor? So he was actually given services. Come to find out, and I tell you why I know, because back then, this was about what, 20 years ago, I was on drugs and alcohol then heavy. But I remember this probably because even in that state, I was still cognitive, like certain things didn't feel right. This man was coming to the crack houses to buy pussy. And he was violating people. He was violating the females. And they would all come out and speak the same story. And then one day, he was quite rude to me. And I thought to myself, you're all high and mighty. You come in flashing all this money, but yet though, you're not prepared. You don't have none of the utensils that you should have. Any smoker knows you always have your own shit, period. For some of you that are ridiculous, you'd even have your little pot of ashes ready. Do you understand? This person didn't. He would do things like, oh, he'd pay for it. And then one day I thought, hold on a minute. When I asked him certain questions, oh, when you do like that pastorship thing, you don't get paid for it. If anything, they may pay your rent or provide food, provide travel, but you don't actually get a wage. So hold on a minute. If that's the case, yeah, how are you finding all this money to be buying crutches 2-3 times a night? Do you understand me? And I look why I said it. It just came out literally, and I said, "Are you all stealing the money from the collection bowls?" And his face. I kid you not. Had there not been other people there, this man would have dashed me off the 6th floor window. So clearly, I hit the nail on the head. But back then, I wasn't thinking that way. Do you understand me? It is, I had a deep feeling because the way he was moving. And then he gave himself up with what information he spoke on. And the fact that you're taking advantage of people in that vulnerable state. If you see this man today, ooh. And those of you that know, that live in the town where I live, you know exactly what I'm talking about because he's done this to so many people. And I did say to him, karma's a bitch. But he just believed he would be able to continue doing what he was doing. And I'm quite sure, and I could see it happening because you talk too much. He's like a show off with his hand-me-downs. He must have messed with the wrong person. And I don't know if they got some type of footage or evidence, something. And these people went to the church where he was like giving the sermons at, and they put him on blast. Yeah. They put him on blast. Not only that, yeah. This individual also, because I remember this clear as day, and I was shocked. Like, this individual had sick parents, like his parents was old, and he was meant to be looking after them because his siblings didn't live in the country. Cool. I even remember because sometimes I would help him cook certain things, and I never forget. He said that his mom gave him her car to pay certain bills while she was in hospital. Do you know what this man did? This man went to an estate agent, yeah, and put the deposit, like he put the down payment for a deposit on a flat with his mum's shit without her consent. Do you understand? Do you imagine what he did after that? Then after that, he's all showing off. Yeah, I own my flat. You live in, what's it? You live in council property. Redda. What goes around comes around tenfold. What do you think happened? Once the parents died, it must have been about 2-3 years later. I never forget. And I didn't laugh. I'm laughing now, but I didn't laugh at the time because I knew he was gonna get what he deserved. And he even tried to spread malicious lies about me. And now look at you. Okay. But anyway, a few years went past, and I believe when the parents died, the siblings came over to deal with the parents' affairs. He didn't expect the sisters to go through all the transactions. Oh hell no. She went in on him. So because he never had that consent, because she knew what he was supposed to do, because that was a thing that she was doing, and that she wanted to lighten her load, so she got him to do it. So their siblings, that's what you should have done. You don't do things like that. You don't do things like that. So anyway, she'd obviously had to report it. So whatever estate agency he went to, it's like it's come up with some type of default. But because it was a unlawful transaction, yeah, they took back the property. Do you know this man had the audacity to ask for a refund on the money he was paying, and he wanted the money back that he paid for a down payment. Oh, people brighty. But anyway, he didn't get him. He's lucky he didn't go to jail. Yeah, he's lucky he didn't go to jail. That's another thing that his sisters didn't do. They didn't prosecute him. He's lucky. But the life he's living now, that's karma. You understand? So anybody that knows me knows exactly who this individual is. You may even have to run in with him yourself. And because of his position, he would use that to like threaten people. Do you understand? Yeah. And this is why I don't like churches, because they're the kind of people that would quickly to refute your claim and be like, oh, brother so-and-so would never do that. But he did. Do you understand? To that one point, even I did had a footage, accidental footage it was. But I never did that with it. I'm not the person. But thinking back, suppose I was malicious like that, I could have sold that to the Sun newspaper. But I didn't. Do you understand? But yeah, now this person is down and out, literally. And that's what happens to people like that. Yeah, see it there? And it's sad that a lot of churches are like that. I'm not saying all of them are, but majority are. Excuse me. So can you give me some current messages for the collective spirit, please? And thank you. What do they need to be aware of? Good, bad, or indifferent? So yeah. And these are probably some of the same individuals that yeah, some of you are celebrating or you need to celebrate. Either you're walking into some type of Ace of Pentacles situation or something's been returned to you, maybe. Some of you may even have a windfall. I don't know if it's going to be like lottery or something along those lines. For some of you, it could be a gift you should have received. Oh, damn. Look at that confirmation. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, you're in the energy of wealth. And that's the highest pentacle you can get in the book. So this could be like a successful year for you. That these people probably try to destroy every its turn. For some of you, it's new relationships, happiness, outside the home and within the home. So whether you have a family or not, if you don't, you're about to. It's that's if that is what your heart desires. This is something like they couldn't take from you. Do you hear that confirmation? Do you hear that crow? Give me something for my collective spirit, please, and thank you. Told you. Because you've maintained your life is about to balance out now. Your life is about to balance out in the best way possible. What I'm getting from this is you will never have an excuse to be bored or say that you're bored, if you've ever said that. So your life is balancing out in more ways than one is what I'm getting. Yeah, some of you are about to encounter some type of King of Cups, or you are this King of Cups. Where's this balance leading my collective to, spirit? No more delays. Hold on. Yeah. Some of you are walking clearly in your destiny. You're standing in who you are. For some of you, literally like, you know how, that's the thing. You're here to bring balance, whether that be balance in the sense of a good way or karma. That's the authority that's been handed down to you. And it's literally like, is it your root? No. Around your head. I'm seeing like a glow. Whether that be like gold, yellow, even like a brass color. But I'm seeing like your aura's glowing bright. Yeah, there's no more delays. People can no longer delay. So whatever they're trying to do to stop you, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna backfire straight back onto them. Yeah, they're mad because they can no longer bind you or blind you because you persevered. They couldn't have you stuck in your own mind. And the funny thing is, I'm gonna say it again, anything they wish for you, do you understand? That wasn't for your highest good or for your best interest or best benefit. That's what they're receiving. I keep getting that strongly because you persevere. For some of you, you're healing at this present moment. For some of you, you've exposed some type of coven. As I said that, look what's on the bottom. Yeah, that's these people's God. That's their God. That's their God. And all the temptations that they try to project onto you, you rejected them. You destroyed it. Yeah. And now they're burdened. So they couldn't burden you with their burdens, basically. Yeah, so I'm getting this is in the reverse. So they couldn't burden you. So that must mean they tried to project onto you everything they are. Yeah. So that tells me they tried to humiliate you, have you caught up in some bullshit, but you dodged the bullet. For some of you, you dodged several bullets. Yeah, they didn't want you to move on. For some of you, they've been trying to keep you bound. So bound in a sense of like no confidence. You wouldn't take a leap of faith on yourself, but you did. So good for you, collective. Yeah. And guess what? Now you're being celebrated. Not only that, you don't need to be validated to celebrate yourself. Do you understand? So that tells me these people was trying to uh, downplay your accomplishments. For some of you, they've been copying everything you're doing and then portraying that you're copying them. Just really petty, pathetic things, yeah. Their marketing can no longer tennis towards you. That was their ultimate goal, was to tennis towards you. But they want to do it worse than they did before. So when you think about it, it's like you're going to come to the realization that these people have been fighting you, for some of you, your whole life. For some of you, maybe when you got free of certain addictions, which is good, because that's not easy. But what I will say is that's why it was so tough. When some of you even ask yourself, like, why is it so hard? That's because these people knew your willpower. So whilst you was in it, they was doing spell work on you. Do you understand? To weigh you down with it. Do you understand? So you would, how can I say, you would embrace it. Like, this is who you are. Wicked people. And now they're going through exactly the same thing. And they can't handle it. Yeah, I told you. It was your willpower and determination. Even when you was in the dark, you kept going. You knew. You may have not been able to verbalize it, but you knew there was something more. There was something better than what you was currently experiencing. But these people wanted you to take yourself out. They wanted you to give up on yourself. And for some of you, you may have. I'll be honest with you, you may have. So we can go into a whole nother rabbit hole with that one. But I won't. Yeah. And this is what's bringing in this good news that they can't stop. They know it too, and you know it, and they know it. They can't stop it. Trigger warning, some of you already know that your family played a big part in this. Yeah. A King of Swords. This is someone that portrayed their self. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Kind of on the fence. So I'm getting that. Ten of Cups also signifies family. So why am I hearing somebody saying, oh, I always had faith in you, I knew you'd make it? Make what? Look, there's 10 people in here, and there's 10 on the card. 10, 10. Completion. Basically, they didn't wait to persevere, but now that you have, somebody, I don't know whose family it is or what part that family member is, someone's going to try and either contact you or try and reconnect with you and pretend to be proud. Some of your family members, don't get me wrong, some of them are proud, but some of them are only doing it because they want to ride your coattails. Because whatever it is that they stole, you walked away from and let the universe do the rest, and that pissed them off. So whatever narrative that he was pushing, all the players involved are suffering. Let's make that very, very clear. So yeah, your family play a big part in this. They also played a part in destroying your family. They never wanted you to have any type of self-family. Because you know what it is? When you're in a good relationship and you're both thriving, that alone springs jealousy. Because your elders can see the potential. Your elders can see how far this can go. Not only that, when you're telling these people that you believe support you, like, oh yes, this is what we're going to looking to do, we're looking to build, and da 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 da, they don't want that for you because it doesn't benefit them. And this happens in every family, majority of families. I'm just going to tell it like it is. This is a global thing. Do you know what I mean? A global thing. And this is another reason why the Bible does say in it, many are chosen, but only few answer. I get it now. I get it. But yeah, some of your family, don't get me wrong, that wasn't involved may have had some type of knowledge, whether that was false knowledge, and the ones that was heavily involved have nothing to do with them. Because they're still going to lie to you. They're still going to try and lie to you. That they've always been lying to you. For some of you, these were the ones that was smearing your name the worst. Real bad. There's nothing more you could have done other than what you have done for these people. But they're not going to speak on that. Do you understand? Or they're going to flip the roles and make anything you did to assist them is what they did for you. When in actual fact, a lot of the community know, because they've seen it clearly, they've never done anything for you. Some of these community people know that it was them that was your first abusers. And they also know that there's no good way to say it, that they wanted to carry on this toxic curse, this toxic trait in the bloodline of not just incest, but chomoism. That's the best way I can say it. Kind of, you can't verbalize certain words because you get the little rats in your chat that would report your life. Do you understand? And get some type of restriction. But yeah, definitely. And they're mad. It's like they're trying to go around other people to try and find out what you know, or they're trying to stalk you on your platforms, get information. Yeah. Because you know you're a star. You know you're a star collective. You don't give a damn about what other people think. Yeah. That's how your energy starts. Now, even though there's a woman on the card, it could still be a man. Do you understand? But we're talking about divine energy, divine feminine energy. Yeah. These people were trying to keep you in the dark about some type of finances that belong to you. That they've been trying to keep from you. So again, some people could be going to jail over this. And that's why they want to force their way back into your life. They don't like the fact that they can't bully you no more. They can't play with your emotions or trigger you with the traumas that they precipitated onto you because you're speaking out about it. They wanted to shame you about the things they did to you and burden you with it, collective. No. Because for some of you, they were fully grown adults. You was a child under the age of 10. Let me make that very clear, personified, under the age of 10. So that makes you people animals. Yeah. Some of you have carried this burden for a long time. But not this season. Your burdens are light. So that's good, isn't it? Your burdens are light. I think I wanted I just had a match. Oh my god. You can need another one. So yeah, so some of you are already in your new beginning, in the sense of you're meeting all new people. Of course, they're going to try and send a clone in the mix, but you're not stupid, collective. You'll see that coming a mile off. Let me get some flashcards, Spirit, for my and that was the first card I just seen coming up in it. You're already in your new beginning. Some of you need to relax a bit more and get more rest. Some of you need to drink more water. And also some of you may need to fast. I know I do what I'm saying. I mean like a 2-3 day fast, not like fast for like 12 hours. Give me something for the flashcards, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, dude, I knew somewhere on the floor. Right. Of course. Of course. When has that ever changed? Huh? When has that ever changed? Yeah, some of you have a karmic. Specifically, could be an uncle, but I get an aunt. But for everybody, it could be different, innit? And this was for some type of this is what you do. Yeah, so these could be people that you may have been with like decades ago. That their third parties are jealous. These are probably the ones on making these fake accounts to stalk you and like pretend to befriend you. And then try and smear your name. Weirdos. Yeah. They hate the fact that you're able to destroy illusions. Damn. And you show, and you kind of teach people how to see through illusions, which is good. Yeah, someone's mad that you're exposing family secrets. Yeah, your own siblings as well. Some of you is biological siblings. For others, it could be half siblings or siblings by marriage. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. These are for my ones doing the work. They don't like it. Yeah. This is not for everybody, but for the ones who it is for. Yes, whoever bear false witness in court, lied under oath, it sure is. Some of you have parents or step parents, whether it be step parents, foster parents, that is Freemasons. Yeah. They always knew you was born for greatness. For some of you, collective is your own parental figures that was highly jealous of you. For some of you, whoever has a Taurus father figure, that's your number one abuser. I mean, he also played a part in taking out other family members too. Yeah, they stole the inheritance from an earth angel. And this is why the ancestors chose you, collective, and didn't choose them. Clearly. Yeah. For some of you, it could be a karmic aunt or uncle. Yeah. But for you, collective, they try to involve you in this. And this is why the divine is saying, don't have any type of contact or connection with these people. This is why he made you cut them off. Yeah. You're in your winning season. Do you not find this heard? Moving on up, we're moving on now. Time to break free. Nothing can stop us. Yeah. Laugh at that. Here's the people that like to come on your platforms, screen record and screenshot it, and then try and mock you in the group chat. But they ain't doing nothing no better. Funny that, isn't it? Yeah, some of you, there's an Aries who's a warlock on the DL, by the way, who's passing on STDs, whether that be physical STD or spiritual STD, but an STD all the same. Yeah, there's a whole community of these corrupted individuals. For some of you, this may not be for all of you. I think the term is they used to say, I don't know if they call it a jacket baby, like when you say someone's the father of the child, and you know for what that it's not. So if you're in doubt, get a DNA. Yeah. This is only the part of the community that wasn't involved in this, but may have believed some lies. Yeah, of course. Thank you, Spirit. They are bound to the actions they took. Yeah. This is why they're mad. They're being called out on their discrepancies, collectives. Ain't that funny? Yeah. They mad. Because they cannot infiltrate your spiritual protection. Yeah. The fact that you're still unfazed and unbothered, I think, I can't bother to pick that up. I think that pisses them off too. For some of you, this is why they kind of paraded certain individuals in your face. Yeah. For some of you, you have a passed over grandparents. It could be a grandfather, a grandmother, or both. Yeah. Cheese. That's really mad. So basically, degrading you was their come up. So all involved will pay the price in one way, shape, or form. Yeah. So whether they went to some type of cult or they lied to some type of cult to join some type of initiation, it is what it is. Yeah, some of you have a karmic sibling that's going to jail, brother or sister, biological or step. Either way, however it fits for you. Yeah, they're all sick for magic. And they all going down. Do you know what I forgot to do as well? Yeah, I must strongly advise this, by the way. I have to strongly advise this. Yeah, trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Yeah. And this is what they can't brush under the carpet. Ah, look what was on the bottom. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Sword of Archangel Michael. For some of you, need to call on, if you need any healing, call on Archangel Raphael. As heard an Archangel Azrael. Now, what does my collective need to work on, Spirit? Please and thank you. That was upside down. So clearly things are settling down because I've not found any cards upside down. Or as I did before. We'll see what people need to work on, if, or pay attention to. Some of you are getting more and more in sync with you. Oh, look at that. Your star energy, so that's your heart and your sacral, which tells me you embrace abstinence. You embrace abstinence, which to me obliterates all these lies. And whatever may have been weighing down your heart, because the star card is out here. Shit, and the 10 of cups is behind it too. Oh. Is that 1 or 2 cards? Why does that feel so thick? Oh, it is. Excuse me, just 2 I wanted. Yeah, so this is your sacral chakra and your heart chakra. So this confirms me that you're in alignment. Anything you do it from the heart. You pour out what doesn't serve you. So you're not about to let anything weigh you down. People, places, or things. Yeah. You have a lot of emotional strength just from the response you took. So be proud of yourself. That's growth. Exactly. You learned that collective. You didn't need anybody's approval or validation. You validate yourself. Right, and then I will. So it's the star and the strength card. Because obviously for different decks have different meanings. Star and the strength. The star and the strength. There it is. Yeah. This is about your 4th chakra. Yeah, what I just say to you? Some of you are healing. You're beautiful, you're sentimental, you have values, you have acceptance, mental clarity from the heart, loving ideas, evolving wonder. And it says mastery means being gentle, personal healing is taking place. It's time to let others off the hook for choices you knew were not in harmony with who you have become. Slander, defamation of character. Ooh, the list goes on and on. Is he joking? The fourth chakra indicates a season of spiritual healing. Somewhere along the way, she forgot herself, but the drama of the devil and the tower have passed, and not all is lost. Your heart of stars in the sky indicates redemption through personal forgiveness. The strength card. The fool has reined in their emotion. What I say about emotional maturity? This is your second chakra. Your keywords are psychic strength, intelligence, vitality, joy, leadership, and pride. It said this is not about suppressing feelings. Instead, it's about taming and focusing emotions to be productive and empowering. Emotional maturity has emerged through the shadow of the second chakra. Harnessing her feelings required the fool's focus and is one of the valuable keys to chakra evolution. Hence why I said abstinence is essential. Okay. Notice that she is not ignoring her feelings. She is engaging them in traveling from the second chakra to the third chakra. The shadow becomes the bridge to manifesting. Makes sense, doesn't it? So avoid people that are in lustful energy. You know what they want, collective. Yeah. There's an emperor that wants to speak something about your strength. Or maybe your strength that you've shown is alluring to somebody. Whatever. Maybe someone that has some type of love for you or wants to be some type of lover to you. Someone who's observed or been through the same conflicts as you. Collective. Yeah. Yeah, someone who's actually observed you fighting your way through this to get to the top of this wheel of fortune, to get to your rightful place. Yeah. Yeah, the universe supports you. The universe supports you. That's good. I like that. Now you understand why I say to you that people try to keep you in like a state of anger and resentment, because that's where they resonate from. But clearly these are devil workers, so they know how to pretend and mix in and blend in. Do you understand? But people like us, our frequency irritates those demons. However which way it comes out. Spirit, are any of the collective's family members in this live chat as we speak? Yes or no? Are any of the collective's karmic family members in this live chat as we speak? Yes or no? Back and forth for yes, circle for no. Yep. Will they be successful in harming anybody from my collective, Spirit? Yes or no? Will these people be successful in harming anybody from my collective? Yes or no? See that? Nope. That's what I needed to see. Confirmation. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Like I said, my information is in the description box. Any questions, book of reading, Why is it all the Why is it all the remember before, like if someone's made a comment, it'll come up in the on your screen. Why is it changed? I don't understand. Or why have they moved it? I don't understand. What's all that about? Have you noticed it, or is it just me? And that's how you can tell because the two main ones, there's probably more than two, but the two main ones they jump off really, really quick. But for the most part, they sit on my YouTube doing this. But anyway, yeah, it's like I was saying, like, share, subscribe, join my fan club if you want to. Drop me an email if you want a reading for prices, whatever, whatever. Um, I'm gonna be launching some other products all in due time. I'll let you know at a later date when I will have the is it not the grand opening? What's the word? Grand reveal. Grand reveal. So yes, thank you for watching.